What's good, everybody? What's good? It's your boy Doc Holiday. We back again with another afternoon show, another afternoon live stream. If you haven't done it by now, make sure that you like the stream. Make sure that you comment, share it, and most of all, become an OverDrive fan. Become an OverDrive fan. Don't take too much to do anything. All you have to do, just click the join button outside of the chat, and you will be in there like swimwear. All right. So just let everybody know. Thanks for everybody's coming in today. Like I said, it is a look like a gloomy day here in Dallas, but th- nothing's gonna stop the shine. Nothing's gonna stop the shine here. Nothing's gonna get in our way. Um, all the distractions. What's going on, Lauderdale? What's up, big dog? All the distractions, all the turmoil, whatever's going on right now. Whatever is going on right now, we will not have it today. We will not have it today. So, all what's going on right now, I will not speak on it as of yet until I do my due diligence and get all things um, basically squared away to make sure get all the information, the correct information, dot the I's, cross the T's, make sure that everything is correct because we do not at on this channel, we do not report on negative issues. We do not report on negative issues. How you doing, Miss Sabrina? How you doing? But look, I thank everybody that rocked with me, that rocked with us on Tuesday afternoon. That was that was a hell of a show, y'all. That was a hell of a show on Tuesday. So I thank y'all for rocking with us on Tuesday. Um, in fact, get some applause out there. But what we all here for today? Look, we here to do the schedule for Mississippi Valley because why? The Delta, the Delta, the Delta is back. Hold on now. Hold on, y'all. The Delta is back. So as y'all want to see, y'all want to hear. Like I said, the Delta is back. When I say it's back, it's coming back. It's coming back with a full vengeance, y'all. Just let y'all know. It might not be a good season or it might not be the season that you want to have. I'm just gonna let you know that they are back. They are coming back in a big way, y'all. In a big way. You know what I'm saying? They are coming back in a big way. And it's all because of this one man right here, Coach Kendrick Wade. All because of this one man right here, Kendrick Wade. He gonna restore that luster. He gonna restore that luster on Highway 82. He gonna bring that fire on Highway 82 back to Rice Cotton State. You know what I'm saying? He gonna bring that energy that Valley has been missing for so long, y'all. He gonna bring those dogs. And I've been looking at his recruiting, and he got some dogs out there. Jay Blue, what's up, man? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? But he got some dogs out there, and he's probably gonna give some people some fits in the Swac this year. It might not translate into a lot of wins, but it's going to translate into the confidence that these kids are going to have. It's going to instill the pride that this school hasn't had since the likes of Jerry Rice and Willie Totten. So I'm just gonna be real with you. I'm gonna bring to you the 2023 schedule for Mississippi Valley State. And for those that's waiting on for this interview for Coach Wade, it's gonna come. It's gonna come. So y'all just bear with me. All right. So first game on the list, the first game coming up. September the 2nd at Soldier Field in Chicago. They go up against Central State, the Central State Marauders of the SIAC. Division two school. Division two school, it doesn't matter. Can you play on that field, on that patch, on what they call the 100 yards? Can you play in between the lines? So this is incredible for Valley to play in this game. It will help with recruiting for Mississippi Valley in the Chicagoland area. This is also help with recruiting for Central State in the Chicagoland area. But to get to the game, I say it like this. I'm going to be real frank and quite honest with you. I have Valley win this game. I have them winning big. Central State. Yeah, let me see. I got to get their season up. Got to get their season up. What's going on? She loves D. So that's my dog is on. So Central State had a 3-7 record last season, and this is in the SIAC. This is I don't think this is the first. This is their first time actually playing um, Mississippi Valley, but I do have Valley winning this game, and I do have Valley winning this game handily. I don't have the score, and I'm just letting everybody know that people that knows me that when I do these schedule breakdowns, this is just a way too early prediction until the transfer portal opens back up again in May, and what you see after when summer camp comes and after fall camp. So once after fall camp comes, basically you'll know what the team will look like now. But like I said, what I'm saying about Valley, they got some dogs out there that they recruited. What's going on, Edwin? Um, they got some dogs out there. But I do have Central State losing to Mississippi Valley in Chicago in the Chicago Football Classic. It's going to be about 21. I'm gonna say they're gonna lose by 21. So I'm just gonna keep it up just like that. Let's see, September 9th. Okay, so this is crazy because they got a bye week early in the season. This is gonna kind of hurt them a little bit because after this bye week, they go straight through. They don't have no type of stops whatsoever, y'all. Whatsoever. So Shout out to my guy, Miss MVSU. I got time. He been hitting me up about this, asking me when I'm gonna do this, and I told him when I'm gonna do this. But so next game on the list for Valley, they just going up the road. They're going up the road. They're going up the road to Cleveland, Mississippi to play Delta State. Now this is significant because Coach Wade was a coach at Delta State, even though Coach Wade is a Valley alum. All right. He was the coach. He was the wide receivers coach at Delta State. So you had a chance to watch seeing this guy, especially when Delta State played Jackson State 2 years ago. Wide receivers was big and physical. And I think that's what he's going for now. But yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate you. I let the missus know. But Delta State, I would say this from last season, they did have a excellent season last year. I think they did go. They went to the D2 playoffs. They went to the D2 playoffs. Basically, got to get their info up because I ain't trying to go off on a wing and a prayer. 11-2. This squad was 11-2, and he was on this. And he was on this squad. He coached with this squad last season. So this squad went 11-2. I think they lost in the quarterfinals. Yes, they lost in the quarterfinals to the University of West Florida. Delta State is a D2, is one of those D2 powers that you know they play. It's crazy. They will play anybody in the state of Mississippi or anywhere. They do not care. So this will be called this year. This will be called the Delta Classic, and they last season they won this game by 11. It was 28-17. I'm looking for this game to be closer than what it was though. I'm looking for it to be uh, pretty much a dog fight. So I would say Valley can have the momentum, but that championship demeanor and that championship swagger that Delta State has, I think it will carry it will carry with them for the victory. But it's not going to be, to me, I'm going to tell you just like this. That 11-point loss that Valley took last season is going to be way closer than what it was for this season than what it was last season. And I'm thinking, and I'm really thinking that Delta State is going to be trying to reload at quarterback because I think Patrick Shigard is he's actually graduated now. So I think they're looking for a new trigger man. But I do have Delta State winning this game by at least a field goal. At least a field goal. At least a field goal. All right. And I'm not, and this is way too. Like I tell people, this is way too early predictions. So Don't beat me up on this, y'all. All right. We got next September the 23rd. It's the return of the Circle City Classic in Indianapolis. They did have a hiatus in this game, so it is the return of the Circle. It is the return of the Circle City Classic. Now they are playing in this classic North Carolina Central. All right, North Carolina Central is coming off a Celebration Bowl victory against my Jackson State Tigers, 41-34 in overtime. Now I would say this: 2 years ago, in the fall 21, pretty much almost the same Central team came to Valley, and Valley beat them. Valley beat them. It wasn't they didn't beat them bad, but they did beat them. You can get got. It's a whole thing. You can get got on any day, on any Saturday. If Central's head is still big and exploded from winning the Celebration Bowl last season, I look at this as a trap game for them. I look at this game as a trap game for North Carolina Central because I don't think they would expect Valley to be competitive in this game. They're gonna try to take Valley for granted in this game. I'm just saying. I'm kind of predicting it in my head. They're gonna try to take Valley for granted in this game. But if you do that, if you do that, Valley's gonna sneak up on you and beat you. Valley's gonna sneak up on. They're gonna sneak up there and beat you. If you do that, they will sneak up on you and beat you. I have this game as a toss-up. I have this game right here. One of those losses that Central can take. But that fan base ain't gonna like it. that fan base for Central would not like it. They would not like it if they lose the Valley. And guess what? They're gonna take them for granted, and they're gonna lose the Valley. They're gonna lose the Valley. Central gonna lose the Valley in the Circle City Classic. I don't care what anybody say. I don't care what your mama say. They gonna lose to Valley in the Circle City Classic, y'all. They are gonna lose the Valley. And I get you. I get you. I'm gonna call it. I call it. I'm gonna call it like I see it. I'm gonna call it like I see it. Valley gonna sneak in there and get you. You're gonna get got. North Carolina Central. So so right now, got Valley at 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. It's early in the season. But like I said, they're going straight through. They after the game for Central, they had one bye week. That's September the 9th, and then they go straight through the month of September, straight through the month of October, and 2 games in November. They have no type of rest. So they gotta be up, they gotta be on it, y'all. They have to be on it. All right. We got up next. We got Florida A&M up next. All right. Last season with fam, I think this game, I know it was I don't think it was too much of a blowout, but in this game, I think FAMU did get the best of Valley in this game, and they played them down in Tallahassee. They played them in Tallahassee, y'all. So they did get the best of them in this game. But what I will say this. The game ain't in Tallahassee. This game is at Itabena. This game is at Itabena, y'all. Last time FAMU went to Itabena and played Mississippi Valley, they were up by at least 3 touchdowns. Valley mucked that game up. Mucked it up. Valley made it to where the game was almost damn near dreaded to watch. Couple of turnovers by FAMU in this game. Couple of turnovers by FAMU in this game. Then we had a kickoff return in this game also. Got a kickoff return in that game, and it turned him on his head. In which Valley should have won the game. It was supposed to be the game for FAMU to win. Valley should have won the game. And this is 2021. That was 2021. Last season, they went down to Bragg Stadium in Tallahassee. Got taken to the woodshed by FAMU 34-7. Again, FAMU comes to Valley. And I always say this. We always say this about Valley. Valley's 12th man is not the fans. It's not the band. It's not cheerleaders. It's none of that stuff. The 12th man for Valley is going to be that field. That field is the 12th man for Valley. I don't know what y'all do with that field, but it's like you got high grass, you got sticker bugs in it. I don't know what y'all do to that field, but every time somebody plays on that field against y'all, you have the upper hand, you have the advantage. And that's what I will see right there. All right. But we continue on with the schedule. Now, but like I said, if FAMU haven't, I mean, I understand FAMU is going to rebuild and reload, but this game, it ain't going to be it's not going to be a lot of passes thrown. This game, you're going to have to play like you took the word right out of my mouth. Old school football. You're going to have to play smash mouth, old school, 3 yards in a cloud of dust type football against this team right here. So I say this again. If you underestimate these dudes, FAMU, you underestimate these guys right here, You will lose this game. In fact, I might have them losing this game by 3 points. I might have FAMU losing the game by 3 points. But we shall see what we shall see what's gonna happen. Now, October the 7th, that's my birthday weekend, y'all. My birthday is on the 8th, so it'll be on that Sunday. But October the 7th, Valley goes down to Prairie View. Valley goes down to Prairie View. Last two seasons for Prairie View. You play Valley towards the end of the season. You lose to Valley 2 years in a row. You lost to Valley 2 years in a row. Towards the end of the season. That game right there showed the epitome of not calling adjustments in the game. Not calling adjustments in the game. And not just in the game, but late game situations, y'all. Late game situations, Prairie View does not adjust in the games against Valley. And if Prairie View's trying to win the West, you have to win this game against Valley. If Prairie View's trying to win the West, let me speak again, y'all. If Prairie View's trying to win the West, you have to beat Valley. You have to beat Valley. Now, that is another thing we got to say. You put it in there. Caleb Johnson, previously at Valley, now at Prairie View. Caleb Johnson, hard runner, heart and soul of the football team last season for Valley, for the last 2 years for Valley. Point blank. Once Dancy left to go to Colorado with Dion, Caleb went out west to Prairie View to play for Bubba McDowell. The game was 27-7. You got out coached. Bubba McDowell got out coached by Coach Dancy. They thought these guys was going to lay down. They thought they was going to lay down. They thought they were going to give up and say, hey, you can have the Swac West Championship. We'll give it to you. You know what I'm saying? We'll give this game to you on a platter. But no, these guys went out there and played hard. But did not just say play hard. They dominated from start to finish in this game. In this game, Valley dominated that game from start to finish. I don't see anything changing now. I do not see anything changing with this with Prairie View against Valley. I have Valley winning this game. It's just some sort of, I don't know, in anime what they call genjutsu, but it's like Valley has a spell on PV every time they play them. All right. It's gonna end with a dub against Prairie View. I'm even swinging Valley to be at 4-1 or 3-2. And that is true. Matchups do make fights, y'all. Matchups do make fights. Continuing on, we got on the list, on the schedule. Like I said, we going Valley's going straight through. Homecoming. October the 14th against Pine Bluff. Everybody and their mama gonna be settled in Itabena. Get your hotels ready over in Greenwood or in Greenville. Pine Bluff coming in with a new head coach in Alonzo Hampton. Pine Bluff is coming in. Also, they're coming in. They had a dreadful 3-8 record last season. Quarterback play was not good at all. Defense gave up a lot of yards running the ball. Their run defense was horrible. Valley, this game right here is going to be, I don't say it's a blowout. I would see Valley beat Pine Bluff by 21. I would see Valley beating Pine Bluff by 21. What's going on? What's going on, Ronald? I don't eat fish, but I take the barbecue. Trust me. I've been to a Valley homecoming. I've been to a Valley homecoming. In fact, I was hanging out when I went to the homecoming. I actually was hanging out with Famous Amos, who also happens to be my frat brother, Alpha Phi Omega. He represents Alpha Phi Omega AE5 chapter at Valley. I think he followed 5 or Springo 5. One of those. I have to ask him again. But that's my frat brother. But I know how it is at Valley at a homecoming. So the styles makes fights, y'all. And it's good that Valley has, let's see. It's good that Valley has they had 4 home games. They could have had 5 if they wanted to, but that's like I said, that Central game is the Circle City Classic. Yeah, that's my fair brother, man. Yo, Vike to the bros. But like I said, I have Valley winning this game. I have Valley winning homecoming. And y'all gonna be partying all night on the yard for homecoming. Going Greenwood. Partying with Full House Entertainment. Yes, they are. They are hospitable. They will feed you. They will make sure that you is A-OK. They will make sure you A-OK. So now, I have to get to this game. And it saddens me because I am a Jackson State alum. October the 21st, Jackson State makes that hour and a half trip up Highway 49 to Itabena. Who I got more wins this season? I actually have Valley with more wins than Bethune-Cookman. I actually have Valley with more wins than Bethune-Cookman. But this is the reason why I'm kind of flummoxed or not saying upset, but sad about this is because we play Jackson State. You're gonna play Jackson State. I have love for Valley. Look, my oldest daughter's mother, she went to Valley. She graduated from Valley. Her whole family graduated from Valley. Except for a little sister. Her little sister graduated from Rust. But you know what I'm saying? I had friends, like I said, I'm cool with Amos. You know what I'm saying? Valley, DJ iPod. I'm a bro. He is he frat too. I'm cool. But last time, you're right. Last time Jackson State came up to Valley, it was a dog fight. It was a dog fight. And when I'm saying it was a dog fight, it was a dog fight with the play in the trenches. It was also a dog fight because you see the difference between having more explosive skill players on the offensive side of the ball and more aggressive skill players on the defensive side of the ball. But like I said, if you want to negate and you want to counteract the speed, you play Valley on that field. You play Valley on that field. You play Valley on that field, and you see how it happened. You see what happened. Bam, you had all that speed, and damn near got clipped 2 years ago by Valley. Jackson State had all that speed, and Valley damn near tried to come back and win the game. This game won't be a blowout. I'm gonna tell you like that. It's not gonna be a blowout. If this game was in Jackson, yeah, it'd be a whole different story. If this game was in Jackson, it would have been a whole different story if this game was in Jackson. But this game ain't in Jackson. This game is at Itabena. Styles make fights. Styles make fights. And the thing too is, I say this too. It's going to be TC's first time coaching against Valley. In fact, it's going to be the first time both of these coaches against each other. And it's crazy because 2 years ago, both of these head coaches were position coaches at one point in time. Remember, Coach Wade was a position coach, was a wide receivers coach at Delta State. TC was the wide receivers coach, and then he got bumped up to offensive coordinator for a little bit at Jackson. But I want to see how this is going to play out. I might have to make another trip to Mississippi just because I want to go see this game right here. I might have to make another trip up to Mississippi. I have to ask the missus, say, look, we gotta make another trip to Mississippi. And this game should be sold out at Rice Totten. Y'all need to sell this game out. Don't matter if it's more Valley than Jackson State fans or more Jackson State fans than Valley. This game need to be sold out. And they is not to be taken lightly, but I had to say this. Valley gonna lose this game. But it ain't gonna be by a lot. It ain't gonna be by a lot. Like I said, that field and that defensive line. That defensive line is no joke, y'all. Granted, they don't have Ronnie Thomas back. Jared Garner is gone. But it's like with Valley, they plug and play. They plug them in and play them. And they are some dogs. But it's not going to be a blowout. But I do have them winning by at least 10 points. Jackson State. I'm sorry to say that. I'm sorry. But next on the list, man, we're gonna keep this train going. We're gonna keep this thing going. Gonna keep this train rolling, y'all. Next on the schedule, man, we got Alcorn. Alcorn. Let's see what Alcorn do last season with these guys. All right, last season Alcorn. I think this Alcorn did not play Valley. Yeah, they did. Alcorn played Valley. They were down in Lorman. Yeah, they was in Lorman last season. Alcorn won the game 30-7. No, they was at Valley last season. So, but Alcorn won the game 30-7. I think that was a game Aaron Allen had a monstrous passing game. I do not sleep on Alcorn's defense, especially their defensive line. They are some terrors. They are some go getters on that field. When that whistle, when that ball is hiked, they do get to the quarterback, or they cause havoc. That's what I like to say. They cause havoc. I don't know if Val got a new field, but I hope they don't. I hope they do not. I mean, but they probably would. I probably do have a new field. But it's still that mystique. It's still that mystique against. It's still that mystique for Valley. Just playing at at Rice Titan is always going to have some sort of mystique playing at Valley. So, and it's going to be I think it's going to be a good. It'll be a great game. It'll be a good game for the trenches. But I might have to say with this game on the offensive side of the ball, Alcorn might be a little bit better on the offensive side of the ball. Yeah, well, it's the same field. So y'all got to hear it first. Y'all heard it. It's the same field. So, but I do see Valley losing this game, but not by a lot. Not by a lot. You won't see what they did from last season, but they will lose this game. It'll probably be, I think they'll probably lose by 10. They'll probably lose this game by 10. And like I said, this game, like I said, they're going straight through their schedule. They're going straight through. So that's the end of October. They got 2 games left. The next game on the list is November the 4th, Bethune-Cookman. Now, this game will be played in Daytona Beach, barring any natural disasters. Barring any natural disasters, this game will be played at Daytona Beach. This game also, like I said, this game also features a new head coach in Raymond Woody. This game going to have new QBs. I think Jalen Jones left out, went into the portal again. Now, all right, let's get to this, y'all. Let's get to this. Bethune-Cookman comes to Valley. This game was a shootout, y'all. This game was a shootout. It was a shootout. And the reason why I said it was a shootout is because last season, this game, Jalen Jones threw for over 250. Jamari Jones threw for 218 for Valley. He also had 100 yards rushing on the ground. This game was going back and forth. Valley had a 21-7 lead at halftime, y'all. No, not Valley, but Bethune-Cookman. I'm sorry, y'all. Bethune-Cookman had a 21-7 lead at halftime. Bethune-Cookman had a 21-7 lead at halftime. Valley came back in the third or fourth quarter, scored 28 straight points in the second half. But also Bethune-Cookman kind of took control of the game in the third quarter. But Bethune couldn't stop the run. This game was almost evened out, y'all. This game was pretty much evened out. But like I said, that 21, that being up 14 in the first half against Valley kind of sealed the win for Bethune-Cookman later on in the game. Now, let's get down to it. We keep saying, styles make fights. Styles make fights. Well, damn it. If the style didn't make the fight in this game, after the game, there was a full-on brawl after the game. It was a full-on brawl between the players after the game on the field. On the field. Full-on brawl on the field after the game. And I think, in a sense, Coach Dancy was pissed about it, too. Coach Dancy was upset. Coach Sims really didn't say too much of anything. But, a lot of players on both sides were suspended by the conference. But it was a full-on, like literally, it was a full-on brawl. If you don't believe me, you need to Google it. You need to go on YouTube and check it out. Because they had a full-on brawl on the field. But guess what? That was last year. It's this season. It's this year. They are in Daytona. Valley's trying to get their lick back. I think I ain't gonna say think. Valley is going to win this game, and they probably will win this game by 21. Not because what happened, not because of what happened. I mean, not because of just them being, a little bit better than Bethune-Cookman. But some of these dudes that were still on the team from last season, they still on the team now. Some of these dudes remember that stuff. They remember what happened. And they're going to try to do everything in their power to try to basically destroy these boys. Bethune-Cookman got a lot of, like you said, they got a lot to rebuild with. They got a lot to rebuild. They lost a lot of players, especially in the transfer portal. It's going to take at least 2-3 years before Bethune-Cookman get back to where they were. Now, so like I said, I have Valley winning this game by at least 21. And last but not least, what do we got? We got the Hornets from Alabama State. It's November the 11th. That game will be in. That game will be at Valley. The game will be at Valley. This will be the senior day for Valley. Alabama State. Coming in with, they were 6-5 last season. Y'all, they were 6-5 last season. They beat Valley last season 24-9 down in Montgomery, Alabama. In this game, Demetrius Davis did not even play in this game last season, and it's crazy. Miles Crawley passed for 270 yards and 2 touchdowns. So basically, in this game, Alabama State went up. They were up by 14 at halftime, and basically they could, Valley didn't have the momentum to get it done. Nobody scored in the third quarter. Both scored 6 and 7 in the fourth quarter, but that 14-point lead at halftime kind of sealed the fate for Valley in this game against Alabama State. Now, I will say this. Alabama State does not have the luxury of Miles Crawley on their team anymore. He did dip into the transfer portal, went to Grambling. So now Demetrius Davis, it's all on Demetrius Davis to get the job done. Oh man, what's good, my brother? What's good, DJ from Raw Truth Media? Y'all go check out his channel, y'all. Cool brother. Texas boys. I see, man. You got it going. You got it going on. You got it going on with the scouting, man. You're gonna have to come on here. We're gonna have to do some scouting together. But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Bama State's defense is legit. I'll be real cool, real 100 with everybody. Bama State's defense is legit. It is their offense that irritates a lot of people. It is the play of the quarterback that irritates people. So my thing is, which quarterback are you going to get in this game? Are you going to get Demetrius Davis, who can actually throw for about 150, 200 yards and run for another 70, 80, 90, 100 yards with 2-3 touchdowns? Or are you going to get the quarterback, the D Davis that's always hurt all the time, that is inconsistent when it comes to passing the ball, that he can be indecisive when it comes to making decisions on running, having to have the game in his hand. What is he going to do? Now, I will say this. This game, like I said, this game is at Valley. This game is at Valley. I got Valley winning by a touchdown. I got Valley winning by a touchdown. That's if D Davis is consistent, and whoever is they backup quarterback too. Now, if Davis is on point and going, I have Bama State by at least 14. So you can kind of go flip flop anywhere. You can kind of go up and down anywhere. But If Demetrius Davis is on point, I got him up. I got him going wild. But if he's being inconsistent, I got Valley by a touchdown. And the last game on the list is Alabama A&M. This game will be played. This game is be played in Montgomery. This game will be played in Huntsville, Alabama, November 18th. Now, see what they did last season. All right, let's see what happened. So Alabama A&M went 4-7 last season. So they have a little bit of a hard schedule. Now, this game we played last season game we played at Valley. Score was 30-20. Alabama A&M. Oh, Alabama Valley won this game. Valley won this game 30-20. The only questions I have, and it's basically the same thing I said about Bama State, is the quarterback play for A&M. Your quarterback play for A&M. Which quarterback are you going to get? Which quarterback are you going to get? That is the true question right there. In fact, I forgot I watched this game. This game was on ESPNU. Valley jumped up 17-7. Ja'Cory Rankin had a great game, and Isaiah Cox had a really great game, from last season. Now, depending on what Alabama A&M does with their recruiting, who their quarterback is, and if the defense gotten any better, you could actually see this game. I won't call this an upset, but you can actually book this game in favor of Valley. You can actually book this game for Valley to win. That's if, like we said, if Connell Manning can find a QB, who is this QB going to be? Now, don't get me wrong. Last season, this game, Quincy Casey had over 300 yards passing in this game, but he also had some costly and timely turnovers in this game too. Defensive line jumped right out on him. Oh yeah, I like when people come in and you know what I'm saying, give their analysis and stuff like that. But this game is in Huntsville. I actually, like I said, QB is always going to be QB play. It's always going to be the QB play. If A&M's QB play is terrible, I don't see them doing anything. Not in this game. But if Valley QB is terrible, A&M can actually give them fits, especially running the ball. So I'm not going to forget about Eaglin still being on the team also. So it all depends. But like I said, Styles make fights in the game. Styles make fights in the game. So Styles make fights in the games. But I actually will have Valley winning that game by a touchdown. Let's see. Trying to figure out. We got. Let's go through what we was talking about. Let's go through. The schedule again. All right. I have Central State losing, so that's one. Delta State is gonna kind of squeak out a victory in this game right here. And this, like I said, this is the Delta Classic, so 1-1. North Carolina Central, if they take Valley for granted, if they underestimate these guys, I have Central losing this game. In fact, I'm gonna have Central losing this game. FAMU, I think I said with this game, FAMU can come in and actually win this game. It can be by at least a touchdown or so, but the field is going to negate the speed for Florida A&M, and it kind of plays in the favor for Valley. But for some reason, FAMU does something to Valley, and it's like they can't get over it. So that's 2-2. Prairie View, I got them actually with a win, so this will be 3 years in a row that Valley beats Prairie View. It'll be 3 years in a row Valley beats Prairie View. They will win homecoming against Pine Bluff. They will lose against Jackson. Alcorn, they will lose against Alcorn. They will beat Bethune-Cookman. It's a toss-up between Alabama State. It all depends on Demetrius Davis. And then Alabama A&M, I see them winning against Alabama A&M. So I actually have Valley with at least 6 wins on their schedule. I do have Valley with at least 6 wins on the schedule. It will be a new day in Valley. And guess what? Guess what, y'all? We're going to strike up that band, man. We're going to strike up that band. Like I said, Coach Wade coming in. He coming in. He got a renewed purpose for Valley. He got a renewed purpose for Valley. He got a renewed purpose for Valley. He said we're not gonna be doormats in the Swac anymore. He said we're not gonna be doormats in the Swac anymore. That's what I'm talking about. This man said, I'm coming, and you can't stop me. Shout out to those boys from Valley, down in Independence, on Highway 82 again. It's going to be a glorious season for Valley. It is going to be a glorious season for Valley, y'all. Mark my words. It is going to be a glorious season for Valley. This man said, look, we ain't going to be nobody's doormat anymore. He said we ain't gonna be nobody's doormat anymore. He's he said we is nobody's doormat anymore. That's what he said. We is nobody's doormat. And if you think I'm lying, you think I'm lying? If you think I'm lying, he said we not gonna be nobody doormat. It's gonna be a party. It's gonna be a party in Itabena. It's gonna be a party at that school on Highway 82. Oh, I ain't finished yet, y'all. I ain't finished yet. Like I said, it's gonna be a party at Valley. Thought I was lying. You thought I was lying. I said it's gonna be a party at Valley. They have a winning season. It's gonna be a party at Valley. They have a winning season. There's gonna be a lot of jigging up in there. Shout out to the new coaching. Shout out to the new coaching staff of Valley. Shout out to my boy Famous, DJ iPod, Full House Entertainment, all of Valley. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a big ass party. It's gonna be a big ass party at that school on Highway 82. It's gonna be a party. It's just Mardi Gras. Just think about being on the yard. It's gonna be a big ass party on the yard. It's gonna be a big ass party on the yard. It's gonna be a party, like I said, on the yard. It's gonna be a big old party on the yard, man. I thank everybody for showing up here today, giving y'all this entertainment right now. Like I said, man, look, like I said, it's gonna be a beautiful day at Mississippi Valley State University. It's gonna be a beautiful day at Mississippi Valley State University this season. All right. Hey, let them know. Let them know. Get your season tickets now. If you ain't going to the game, buy season tickets so you can donate to the football program. All my JSU fans, buy your tickets now. A game in October the 4th, October the 7th. October the 7th. October the 7th. But I appreciate everybody for coming in. Like I said, I appreciate everybody for coming in and rocking with your boy this afternoon. I will be back on tonight at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. Because it's time. I ain't gonna say we coming, but it's time. It's time to do that schedule. We're gonna do that schedule breakdown for Jackson State University. D I love. But right now with this show, it's about Valley elevating. It's about Valley elevating. It's about all our schools elevating, y'all. It's about all of our schools elevating, good or bad. It does elevate, elevate. That is the new word for this year for all of our HBCUs. Elevate. But as always, I'm your boy, Doc Holiday. This has been another HBCU Overdrive live stream. If you haven't done about now, make sure that you like this stream. Make sure you like this stream. Make sure that you comment. Make sure you share. And most of all, subscribe, 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 subscribe. And the reason why I say subscribe, you become an Overdrive fan. All you have to do, just hit that button. Just jump out the chat, hit the button, and hit the join button and get everything exclusive. All proceeds goes to the channel. Does not go in my pocket. I got a regular 9 to 5, but this all proceeds, all money goes towards the channel. So, like I said, number $4.99. Get everything before everybody gets my notices. So $4.99 membership for the channel. But shout out to everybody that came in. Shout out to Blue, J Blue, MVSU. I got time. Just everybody who's rocking with the show and who's watching now. I know there's not that many people that watch, but it doesn't matter to me. If I'm being entertaining, if I'm informing you, and if it's all positive and good vibes, I did my job. Point blank, I did my job. But as always, y'all, man, y'all be blessed. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay dangerous.